Hey there my Battlefield friends and fans, and welcome back to Battlefield 1. I have been playing quite a bit in the new DLC, trying to get to know the maps better, and over time I find new stuff, new flanking rounds, new cover spots and so forth, so it never really gets boring. So the next thing is unlocking the 6 new weapons that came with the DLC, and my first attempt is to get the new support guns, of course. And this video is all about unlocking the so-called Chauchat low weight gun, which you can see here. This is actually a light machine gun. You can see right away it's got only a low rate, a rate of fire of 360. So that's a little bit concerning to me, but I have no clue how this weapon does, and I'm very curious to actually get my hands on it. But in order to do that, I have to get 50 kills with the Lewis gun suppressive, and I have to get 75 resupplies. So while the resupplies are absolutely no problem, if you just keep dropping ammo every time you can basically do that in a couple of matches. You can achieve that. But the Lewis gun suppressive is a whole different story, because in my opinion this is the absolute worst gun in this game. And I have tried this gun right at the beginning when this game came out, and I never touched it again because I hated it so much. And I switched to the regular Lewis gun, which is a lot different than this one. This gun is so absolutely inaccurate, and in addition with the low rate of fire, you lose most gunfights. And I have really tried to use this gun in all kinds of situations, looking down the side, shooting out of the hip, pumping it instead of spraying it. I have tried pumping slower and faster, and I've tried everything to kind of start getting better with this gun, and to me I just cannot. I mean, it's for the life of me I make friends with this gun. It's just an absolutely awful gun, and all the shots that you see here are mostly, in my case, lucky shots, because a lot of times I was feeling like that my gun was just swerving back and forth so much I couldn't control it. I had a really hard time. You can see him pumping, and I was doing a little bit better, but it really always depended on the situation. And I think this gun performs best when you actually stand still, or even better, you lay down. And that's like an approach I tried later on, after I already had kind of half of the kills completed. I try to see if I can, but you can just see it takes so many bullets, and you have to pump so carefully in order to stay on the target. And it just shoots so slow, and once they see you, it's already too late and you're dead, and you just don't have a chance with this gun. So this was like a lucky shot. I think this gun is the best when people are like right in your face, right in front of you. Then it's a really great gun. Everything else, forget it. And you know, any longer distances or people moving too fast and you panic and you want to take them down fast, you just fail, or at least I did. And I had a really hard time getting those 50 kills. It was a lot harder than I actually expected, and here I was like knowing that I had 1 or 2 kills left and the match was ending, and I was really hoping that I didn't have to play another match with this gun and I can actually just get the final kills here. And I didn't know how many kills I had left, but I knew I was close. And so I played it safe here. I stopped running around. I was thinking, if I'm lucky, someone just runs by me, there's a victim, I of course don't get him because this gun is way too slow. And this guy just kind of wanted me to have this gun. Here we go. I unlocked it finally. I can't believe I don't ever have to touch this Lewis gun suppressive ever again, and we're gonna go and equip the Chauchat low weight now. And I already mentioned that it has a rate of fire of 360, which is super low. I think it's the lowest I've seen so far, and I'm actually comparing it here with the other guns that I like to use, like for example the Chauchat or the bar, which I've used a lot lately, and just to kind of see, and it seems to have a higher damage, better hip fire and better control, but the accuracy is really bad. So I'm not really liking that when a gun has very low rate of fire and bad accuracy, and I'm not doing so well right here at the beginning because I really have to get used to this extremely low rate of fire, which feels very strange. But right away I also realized that this gun is definitely a lot better than the Lewis gun suppressive that I've been using for the past, you know, I don't even know, 8 matches or something in order to get those 50 kills that I was just struggling with so much. And the other problem here is, you could just see here, you run out of ammo extremely fast with the Chauchat. It has only 20 bullets, which is the same that bar has, but the bar has a lot faster rate of fire. So I really have to figure out if I'm gonna actually stick with this weapon. I probably will, because sometimes you don't like a weapon until you actually use it a lot, and then you start to fall in love with it because you start to really get to know it better and you get better with it. And so far I can't really say yet I don't dislike it. It seems to be fun to use, and only time will tell how this weapon will stick around. So I hope you like this, and I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.